Yo, film session breakdown presented by Scott Vicknair Injury Law Firm. Here with Jarrett. Thinking Leo will join a little bit later, but we wanted to break down a few sets for y'all. Some things we liked, some things we didn't like. Obviously, had the post game recap last night. We're going to talk about some zone offense, which I didn't love, but then we're going to talk about Jeremiah Fears, we're talking about Jordan Poole, Zion Williamson, and all that. So if you have any questions in the chat, we'll do our best to bring it up. Obviously, this is Jared and I's second time, so we're trying to manage, I got one screen over here, I got another full screen here. We'll drop some different sets. Jared, before we get into it, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How you feel, man? I ran 12 miles today.
Come on. 12.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's why I'm eating this apple, because I gotta get some water back in me, man.
Bro, down St. Charles?
Yeah.
It's impressive what you do, man. I know tearing your Achilles now, running 12 miles, man. Like, that's impressive, bro. Good for you.
Thanks,
good
man.
for you. If you don't check them out, make sure you check out Soul Sundays too. They do a really good job with that kind of stuff. So first set here, Jarrett. This is their version of pistol. So you'll see spacers, right? So 1, 2, and 3. This is actually going to result in a turnover, but I wanted to talk about this situation. So you hear a pistol set. So usually it's a corner lift here, but Missi just kind of stops, and then Trey comes off that way, right? And so we'll press play here. So there's the screen, good screen. Now, this is where I kind of question the spacing here and where Trey Murphy's going with this, right? So my idea here, Jarrett, would be if Zion were to wait, right? If Zion were to wait, just stop right here. If we can get 3 on the perimeter, I know he's not a perimeter player. I'll show you why I want him to stop right there. So as soon as Trey gets downhill, and just say we get to the corner and Zion's still here, instead of sinking down this way, he could actually cut into that space right there for Trey Murphy for a little window, for a pocket pass. Also, I don't know what Trey's thinking here. So we got 2 on the ball. Eve's rolling, Herb's circling, and Poole's in the corner. And what you're going to see, though, is that he dribbles baseline and just gets caught in no man's land. And the thought process here, Jared, is you can't pass it to Zion. Sengun's there, Jabari's there, and Adams could probably get a hand right there. Herb hasn't circled enough to make himself available, so KD can take that away. And Poole is just kind of useless right here. So it kind of all started, Jared, if we roll it back here, like right here, there's nothing. Maybe if you'd peel back and just set up offense, you have 18 seconds left in the shot clock. Instead, you just see him throw that. So, I guess what are your thoughts on this? Obviously, Trey doesn't have a lot of experience with this type of set, but I feel like this was just kind of forced.
Yeah. I know you brought up Zion like not cutting, but I think he's worried about Eve's rolling so that he doesn't want to impede on his progress. But this is what I was referring to, like, in the post game, was like there's no principles backside, like there's nothing like going on, like they don't know what to do. Not saying like they're not smart basketball players, but
sorry, keep going. I got my mic's off, so I gotta.
Okay, no, but they don't look like they know what they want to do, like on something like this, right? Trey has to read this early. Right now, I think Jordan Poole is kind of out of position per se, right? Because they got 2 on the ball. I think he needs to drift up a little bit more. That way, when Trey drives, baseline drive, baseline drift, you drift with him. He's out of line of sight. Like Trey can't see you here. So you need to be up as he's up. And then as he drives, you drift back towards the corner. And then he might have an outlet. Again, but that also goes back to Herb. He needs to be going more towards the right as well. That way, create an angle for Trey to, be that outlet for him. I just think it's just a really bad design. I'm not saying like they can't run this with Trey, but this needs to be better designed per se.
Yeah, Zion looks a little lost. Usually kind of what you see, Jarrett, is the Spurs are so well. Popovich, obviously it was in transition, but usually wow, my dot got big. once again, we're still just testing this out, guys. So apologize. Usually, if Zion were here, he could set this hammer screen for Poole to go corner, and that's what usually you saw with the Spurs back in the day. Just a funky set, but they can clean that up. I like the action, but Jarrett, the spacing's not great. So then it might be next possession. Yeah, next possession, they kind of run the same thing. Instead, Trey pops, and this is what I was talking about. So Zion baseline drive. Right here, Jarrett, when we talk about drift, but also making sure you can the offensive player can see you, right? So right now, if Missi stays here in the dunker, Zion can't get him that ball, right? But if Missi were to circle here and make himself available, Zion can just bounce past that right there. It's a little floater. Instead, Missi stays, and Zion, like, that's tough, Jarrett. There's 18 seconds left on the shot clock, and he's going over 2 7-footers. If Missi were to make himself available, it could be a dunk or a layup. Instead, we miss, and we barely miss the putback. I would just like to see Missi kind of, duck cut right there and make himself available. Now you're going to see a lot of PnR, and man, Jared, Poole and Fears navigating the PnR are great. I want to hear your breakdown on this. So good ball screen, good movement with the floater. And what I love about this, Jarrett, is watch right there. That in and out right there.
Most people will see that and be like, oh, he playing with the ball. No, he's not. He's doing that to gain leverage. He backs the defender up. That way he's deeper into the screen. Then I think that's Amin Thompson.
Yeah.
Again, terrible footage. But a really good defender. And now he has, I say, a step or two ahead of him. And once he gets in front of him, he's cooked. Right? Look how much space that is. Steven Adams is in no man because he's worried about the roller. And Jordan Poole is going downhill, raises up for the floater. Like, that's a really good PnR. I think Eves is learning how to be a really good screener as well.
And what I also love about this, Jared, we talk about the roll, but look at all the just action you have, right? So you have the roll. You have this baseline cut from Bay. You have this fade from Trey. And what I love about this is watch Herb Jones. So even if nothing's there, you'll see Herb Jones lift. And there's just so many different options. We talk about easy shots, Jared. Like, this is an easy shot for Poole. That's an easy shot for Herb. And if you wanted to get crazy with it, if you kept this dribble, you got Bay wide open in the corner too. It's just all about the process of it. And I think I just love the PnR. You're going to see a lot of PnR tonight. I thought Poole and I thought Fears last night were great in it.
Like, think about this. Like, don't go past this play. Stop right there. Right when Jordan's about to raise up, right?
Okay.
Stop. So think about this, right? Sadiq is going towards the corner. Say Amin gets back into the play.
Mm-hmm.
That's Alfred Sengun on ease right now.
Yep.
You can say if Jordan gets caught, like, oh, he can't rise up. He can swing it to Herb. And then KD's late, right? Because then Sengun has to get out there. So it's a swing. And like, movement, regardless if you're a good shooter or not, movement makes the defense move, right? It makes them get out of position, no matter if you're good or not. Like, a good and like Herb doesn't have to be an elite shooter to force the defense to move with him. So just being open, being in the right place causes confusion for, the defense. I can see this play right here evolving. It's just something like that's a staple for the Pelicans.
And to be honest with you, Jared, they ran it a lot last night. And I told you, I have like 4 or 5 clips of just like this and like easy buckets, right? And quick decisions, things of that nature. So once again, PnR. Now you got Karlo. And I want to talk about it because first and foremost,
what's the most beautiful part about this, Justin?
It's funny. I think it's this. I think it's this screen to me.
Right.
To me, I don't know if you agree with it. Like to me, we talked about, bro, like we talked about Karlo's screening in the last couple of years and it wasn't great. That's enough. Look, now what we got.
I think Jeremiah fears
Bro.
getting the Tari Eason, a really good defender, right? 6'7", 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", on his back hip, being able to get downhill, like that's what you want. Like that's a pro move.
But Jared,
that's not something you see from a 19-year-old rookie.
That's seal right there.
Hey, man.
Karlo's learning. Karlo played well last night. I hate, obviously Looney gets injured with the knee sprain, and Karlo got out last night with the elbow. We don't know yet. But bro, 19 years old, Jarrett. And this is against their dudes now. Like they got dudes on the floor. It's a good look. It's a good look. All right, let's talk about fears again. And this is the importance of Karlo. He's on an island right now with Sengun. Watch him. Bodies him up. Contest.
Stick hand. Yeah, that's a win,
look,
bro.
This is a win. Watch number 0, 19-year-old. I'm not saying he have to get the rebound, but watch. So Zion. So this is what I love about breaking it down like this. Zion's working his ass off, right? This is tough. He's gonna get low. He's battling. He's competing here. We're at a disadvantage right now. If Fears were to just watch, he's getting this rebound, no doubt. But watch Fears come in, just tip it, and now watch it. Now watch what happens. You have Zion Williamson downhill. The Rockets are all look at the Rockets defense. Okay, you got the center on a point guard. You got a point guard on Zion. This is an advantage for the Pelicans simply because one, Zion's competing down below the rim. 2, Jeremiah Fears tips it out, and you get a layup. Now look, like the Pelicans, I think are talented, Jared, but if it's this type of effort from Jump Street, like they're going to be in a lot of games with just that. Now let's get to the bet.
I know.
Want to go back?
Yeah, one second. Just the beginning.
Tell me when to stop.
It's really Karlo.
The whole thing's Karlo.
Watch the contest. I want you to tell you, notice something. Last year, 2 years ago, this is a foul. This is a foul by Karlo. Hey, I'm gonna just contest, get a hand up. If he makes it, he makes it. The last thing I don't want to do is jump, get in the air, put him on the line. That's a great contest, man.
And look, rim running.
Yeah.
Gets to a spot, good spacing, ready for it, layup. And
he was prepared if Zion would dish it off. Like
he's grown a lot.
Yeah.
He's grown a lot. All right, Jarrett. All right. This bothered me. I got 2 possessions of bad.
Dun, dun, dun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. They are in a 2-3 zone, and we are in 5-out perimeter offense.
How many shooters?
That's a good question. We'll say 3 total. I'll give 1 to Trey.
I mean, you got 1.5.
No, maybe I give 2.5.
1.5.
That's a trick question. All right, right here. Somebody. And I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm looking at 15 because he's still 19 years old and young. Or I'm looking at him or him. Yo, they're in a 2-3. They're in a 2-3 where I get 3 out, 2 in. Like, that's what they want.
Hey, man.
It's exactly what Houston wants.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing right into their hands because there's no communication. There's no one saying, hey, let's set up. Let's get in. Look, I know there's 24 seconds off the shot clock. There's 18. There's now 11. But, like, you're going to see Jose shoot this back-to-back times, and, like, Houston's going to live with it. Right here again. This is the next possession. It's a 2-3 zone. Let me mark it off for you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Non-shooter. Karlo's in the middle. Trey's not available. Like Jose and Fears, they're gonna like one pass. Jack it up.
Just because you're open doesn't mean you should shoot it.
Like, look, like we gotta. If you want to be good teams like the Houston Rockets, and once again, it's preseason. One, I'm talking about the process of it, Jared. Now, if this is 5 seconds left, you've moved them around. Jose gets this shot. I'm living with it.
Yeah.
There's 17 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yep.
You have not gotten Zion Williamson. Watch, and by the way, watch Zion's body language. Get Zion on the dunker. You need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're playing right into their hands. They're matched up. Look at Jabari. He's got 2. Steven's like, okay, you want to shoot? Go ahead. Reed Shepherd's just standing out there. You're playing right into their hands, and this is a turnover. There's like, you can't even compete for a rebound. Look at Zion. Like, bro, you got to get Zion against the zone. He's either in the middle or he's in the dunker, and he's going baseline to baseline.
Justin, how do you beat a zone?
Yeah, I get the ball in the middle.
Attacking gaps, get the ball in the middle.
1, 2, 3. Karlo needs to be here, and Zion needs to be floating up in like just like this, running baselines.
Well, all Jose has again, he's already. It's really 2 options. Just attack Steven Adams, right?
Yeah,
he collapses, and it's the bounce pass to Zion. Or if he trusts Karlo, pass it to Karlo, and then Zion cuts for the like
with a dive.
It's
Lito's here.
Yeah, you didn't see Lito.
Oh,
how long has Lito been here for?
About 2 minutes.
you're talking about the corner.
My bad, bro.
You good? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Shout out to the chat.
Denzel,
Jared, my biggest issue is that they didn't align properly. We can talk about the shots and Jose shooting these 2 threes.
They're not in a terrible. That's the thing right now. Like, they're not in like terrible position, right? It's just lack of understanding of execution.
Yep.
Like Justin, like right now, they're not in a bad spot, right? Because that's 1 bounce pass. Like if Jose attacks Jabari, that's 1 bounce pass to Zion, and Zion has a clear lane. Like,
do you?
See what I'm
I
saying?
believe you. I don't know if I don't like Zion. To me, Zion don't look like he's ready to cut.
No. But if Jose attacks, does he cut?
I don't know. Like, we gotta stop. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I know we talk about the 30. They got 36 threes up. Like, these are 2 I don't need a 3-pointer from. Once again, there's 5 seconds left. Like, get a couple passes, get the ball moving, get the defense moving. But this is the zone. The zone issues worry me a little bit. Lito, what'd you see there?
It's a couple different ways you could attack this. Like, you could Karlo could set a back screen or read, which would send and then listen. Is that Fears?
So you can set this screen here, and basically you would then, what you're saying is you set the screen here, Fears kicks to Jose, and Jose's playing 2-on-1 with Jabari.
Mm-hmm. Because the thing is, if Karlo sets the screen on Fears, though, either I don't know who's defending Karlo right there, but somebody's gonna take the bait, which means the corners, what you're talking about, are free to cut.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like they never got set up in a zone.
Bro, a lot of people don't know how to attack it because they just don't really. It's the NBA, like, they don't really.
But you're starting to see more and more zone. And look, okay, so let's get back to this. So Jose with the pressure. Looks like they're trying to double here. Watch Poole. We was talking about Poole yesterday. Look, this dude was acting a fool yesterday. I mean, the contest he had was crazy. Another great contest from Poole. Now look, we talk about bad about Jose, but this is the shit that I love about Jose that don't show up, right? Watch Jose. Good. We're sealed. Look, Look, this is Jarrett. We talk about gang rebounding. Sealed. Great job, Jose. Missi bowing his ass off. Here comes Bay right there. That's going to be your rebounder right there. That's really good. Boom. Got it. Now we go. In transition, Houston's communicating. We get to Poole. All right, I want to stop it right here, Jarrett. I want to stop it right because I think it's important to point this out. And a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people don't teach it. Watch Missi not jog up to screen. Because I'm sure the difference between jogging and sprinting. Watch him sprint to screen. And what that's going to tell me is that now look at all the space he has created between him and Sengun to now set this screen. If he were to jog, Sengun would be right with him. Instead, he sprints. Now Poole can play. Now we got two. We're in and out. Boom.
The only thing I would say is I wish Jordan
But
would
used it. And I was thinking the same thing. So say, and look, Jordan's going to watch this one. He's a smart player. If he uses it here, you're really creating your 4-on-5 because he's out to play with Missi rolling the rim. He refused it, which this is the funny part. He still refuses it. And we talk about options, Jarrett. Doesn't do the pocket pass. Look at Sadiq.
Yep.
That's your money shot right
Yep.
there. The lift.
It would be an echo chamber if he used it because it's a vacuum. Like what you see right here is what would happen on the other side, except the guy, I don't know who that was defending Jordan, but he would be pinned.
Eason, I
Right.
believe. All right, so bad Jordan Poole. Let's talk about decision making. I like this about Herb. So what you'll see here is Herb's gonna sprint to screen and pop out. The rule is why are we not playing here? My thing stopped playing. I was excited to show this.
Willie in here. Willie caught on.
I don't know what I did. Let me try it out again. 140. Sorry about this. Told you we're testing it out. All right. So the rule is you get two on the ball. What do you got to do?
Swing.
So right
Back.
here, Herb on the pop back. If Poole can get it over to Herb, tough pass. But what I'm trying to get at is if Poole can flip this to Herb at the top of the key. So just say Herb's got it. We're now playing 1, 2, 3 on these two. What would happen is Herb can shoot this, or Herb can attack Durant, hit the kick to Bay. And then if Durant wants to stay in between and Thompson's, or I don't know who that is, we can hit the bounce pass to Missi or a lob. Instead, we miss this read and it turns into a turnover.
It's over dribbling, right?
Yeah, trying to play.
My coach used to say that about me. He called it dribbling diarrhea, right? just dribbling for no reason, right?
Just for no reason. But Houston gets you to that.
About Trey did it on the play we showed earlier. Like, hey, bro, it happens. But I think Jordan will learn. And again, this won't be the first or the last time we'll see this.
Yeah, I mean, look, everybody does it.
Yeah.
That's a
talk
about.
That's
a tough pass though. It's almost a hook. You almost have to hook it overhead pass. But the only thing I was gonna say right there, Justin, you know, like me and you talking yesterday about zoom action, right? Like that's the chance where they don't respect Herb. They obviously will leave Herb open. So that's why you let Herb initiate it right there.
Yeah. Good point. So this is good, Jordan Poole. So see weak side help. Missi will stunt and recover. The rotation will be Poole steps over. We call this an X. Herb will go here. Zion, we're technically supposed to be X out, but then Poole takes this away. So let's watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Their rotation, look at Herb. The anticipation of Herb deflection now allows Poole to do that and blocks it.
It's contagious.
So, Jarrett, we talked about the effort. Now we're in transitions. The popcorn goes flying. Did y'all see this? Who threw this? What is going on at the bottom of the screen there? What is that?
Wait, circle it?
What is this?
Oh, shit.
What's being thrown there? Is it a t-shirt? Look at the swat here.
Bro, accurate.
Hey.
What's going on? Look at this mess.
Circle it, just circle it.
Let's stop this here. Look at this. We got 3 hands. We got 3 hands on anybody got
You got mossed.
Saints might need him.
Look at
yeah. Call them up. They in Birmingham.
Guys out, bro. Now stop. Boom.
Trey was telling folks, chill. I got this.
So we talk about the screening again, Jared.
Yeah.
And Lito wants you to talk about this too. But watch Missi's IQ right here.
Smart.
This is him learning.
Smart.
But this is what happens when you got multiple guys that can pull from, 40 feet. Like Eason, I think that's Eason again. Bad footage. Eason has to pick up Trey early.
Yeah.
Like you have to.
Yeah.
Right? So Missi sets the screen. They're in drop, like a deep drop. Now, I think that's going to be KD. Right?
It's one of the 7-footers.
Right. And they're going to be backpedaling. Like when you're 7-footer, your ability to get off the ground and you're going backwards, it's not going to be the same as going forwards. Oh, yeah, it's Steven Adams in drop. He cooked. Right? Like there's nothing you can do about it. You got a guy that's super athletic going downhill. It makes sense. So just Missi being smart, Trey using his ability, getting down. Now it makes sense, dog.
Justin, go back a little bit. Go back a little bit right before. All right, slow it down. Keep going.
Back or forward?
Forward. Stop. You see that?
Missi.
Yes.
You talking about, bro? I was just thinking. Do you think? I mean, look at Willie. I can only imagine what Willie's saying. Get off the ball, Trey.
That is a guy who that you only get that with chemistry. Like there was nothing being called there. He just started to understand. For one, I'm the 5 here. So my man, if you ever played center before, you automatically know one thing. The other center immediately is going to the basket, no matter what's going on. He's going to be underneath the goal. You got a whole lot of space to operate. So him recognizing that before Trey crosses half court, look where his man at. Look where Steven at.
It's over. Like it was like this wasn't even that great of a Euro. I mean, it's a great I've seen better.
Just an athlete. He's just an athlete. That's it.
He's just that, but that was it right there. I talked about this on the show last. No, this is just a MIDI. I just put it in there. It's not really much to break down, but
no, we could break it down. We could talk about it.
Go ahead, Lito.
We could talk about it. For one, it was the thing we've been seeing. We've been wanting a 3-4 screen between 1 and 25 because it gives you options, right? Like you could potentially have, let's say it was switch and you got Jabari on him instead of Sengun, Zion has the mismatch on either way for both players. But right, like it could create a shot for Trey too, in the sense the more they run it, the more look at who's under the paint. Like look, it's KD and Steven Adams. They reluctant to even close.
It's funny. We talked about respect. Like he ain't giving Poole anything, so Zion's got really this whole left side to operate with.
Yeah.
I just this is easy for Zion. There should be more of this.
Keep doing it, bro. Keep shooting it.
Keep
being
doing
willing
it.
to shoot.
Because look, I'm not gonna lie to you, Jay, that's good form. I mean, I know he's fading back a little bit because he kind of pushed
look
off.
like
but
Jordan to me.
Yeah,
that's good form.
Yeah.
It's important to you got to do that 3 or 4 times. All right, I don't like this set. I know what they're going.
You don't like it? Why don't you like it?
I
You don't like it
it
because they didn't execute it, or you don't like the design of it?
I get the design. I just think it's as a defense, if they call this set with Zion at the top, they can just simply go under the screen, right? We just want to generate the best shot, the easiest shot. So
Who
it's
got
just
the ball.
Trey does. So it's there.
Oh,
And it's just a tough shot, Jarrett. But the reason why I don't like it is because Sengun every time is the idea is you bounce it and then you chase it and turn the corner. I think we did that with Jordan Poole. Remember that, Jarrett? Remember that set with Jordan where he dumped it in the high post and he turned the corner and just got a layup? With Zion, defenders are automatic. With Poole, you got to go over the screen. Because you don't want him to shoot that 3. With Zion, they know he ain't going to shoot the 3. So what they'll do is, I know it's a quick DHO where Zion on the left-hand side try to turn the corner, but Sengun's just going to meet him on this other side and wall him off. Now, Sengun's a tough matchup. And the Rockets are a tough matchup. I'm not saying the other teams are going to do that, be able to handle this. But with a team like Houston, they're just waiting.
All right.
Go ahead, fine. My bad.
I'm interested.
I was going to ask this with the current lineup. I think that's Jordan Poole. Rearrange this and tell me where would you want everybody? How would you want this design?
I'll tell you exactly what I would love.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'd rather Jordan Poole here. So
pool party.
All right, 3 here. I want 25 here. I want 1 here. I want 21 here, and I want 2 here. All right, and try to follow me.
Right.
We dump it into the post to Zion. Okay, yep. Zion's got the ball at the mid post. Okay, so I'll just act like this is Zion with the ball. 3 here, 25 here. I would love, we talk about zoom action. Yep. Jordan to sprint down to set the screen for Trey. So as we get this down screen for Trey, Zion is then going to dribble a handoff to Trey. Trey will come off. If his defender's tailing him, you're going to have Zion on the dive, Jordan Poole on the lift. If the defender goes under, Trey shooting 3. If you get 2 on the ball, Zion's got to dive. And then if anything else, you can have Missi clean up Herb Jones's man coming up here. How would you do it?
A couple different ways, right? I'd have Jordan Poole at the top.
Let me draw. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wish we could eliminate the players right now.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
So, Jordan Poole.
Let's figure that out. Jordan Poole 3.
Where Missi is, I would want Zion to 1. Where Trey can stay where he is. Herb can stay where he is. I think that's. Do I need anybody else? Right? Am I missing anybody?
You're missing Missi.
So I can put Eves in the short corner over here.
Left side, right here?
Yeah, that's fine. Just get him out the way.
Okay.
So what I would do is Jordan Poole passes it to Zion, which would be right there. And he sprints through cutting. Right?
Okay.
And then there's a DHO between Zion and Trey. Possibly. Right?
You talk about junction. Interesting.
Yeah. So Zion dribbles at Trey for a possible dribble handoff. If they go with Trey, thinking he's going to shoot the 3, Zion slips down the lane to his strong hand, right? And because Jordan Poole's getting out the way, so he's going to his strong hand. Or, if they go with Zion, it's a dribble handoff to Trey, and then you play from there. Very simple.
So right in the middle.
Yeah. I think that's where Zion is super effective, like in the middle of the floor, rather than putting him, angle pick and rolls, that sort of thing.
Lead up. I don't mind that.
Man, it's a couple different. That was a good iteration of that 5. For one, I would say this. For one, I would actually like it to be an actual DHO.
Mhm.
Trey flipped it to him. He didn't make Zion. He didn't make Zion. See, the ball gone. I don't have to commit
Yeah.
that.
He never. That's a really good point, bro. He never really. If you talk about dribble handoff, you want to dribble handoff at the defender.
Right.
So you gotta initially screen him.
You could, because he basically gave Sengun the alley. There's no. He doesn't have to fight to get around it. See, because if Trey essentially, if he is handing it off, right, he's rooted, and that means 2 people have to commit. So the 2 people who's supposed to be there, technically Sengun, is that Jabari? So I think that's Jabari.
Jabari's up top. Sengun. God, you're right. This broadcast was brutal. Steven Adams, Sengun, Thompson, KD, and Jabari.
They supposed to commit to Trey, which meant Zion would have had that, which meant it's so much. It's a whole different world if that's the case. Started from go back to the handoff again.
You mean the pitch?
Yeah. All right. So boom, right there, right. So 1, 2, 4, 5, right there. They supposed to be walled off.
Yeah. I
just thought about something. My bad.
Well, it's good.
If Zion gets this and they play it like this where they're going under, the way to beat this is he dribbles at Jordan Poole and runs in and actually does a DHO. Yes.
I like
so
that.
You have Jared. So that's nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of sexy.
Bro,
right there. So you even off the pitch, right? So your counter, if Sengun goes here and Poole gets corner, just a simple sprint dribble handoff. Take out Thompson, Poole shooting a wide open.
Because you're in drop already. So now you're not getting back into the play because you're not attached to Zion.
Yep. And so I was actually thinking, all right, so say Sengun beats him, right? So say defender went under. You can also just have Missi set this flare for Trey. Look at all this space here.
But my God, this DHO could turn into pick and roll, and Sengun was out of position. So I also love that, but it's a Zion read, right? It should just be damn, my defender's there. Steven Adams will just drop. Missi's there. You can just simply DHO this here, pick off Amen, and man, you got a wide open 3,
bro.
Either way, yeah.
There's a lot of let me rephrase this, Jared. I love the set, the 1-4 set with shooters and athletes. I don't love that Zion just tries to go downhill. Now, I'm sure there's different counters to this, but go ahead, Lito.
The execution of the execution of the handoff would have been better. It's a whole different play. But I wanted to say, after Trey sets the DHO, after Trey gives up the basketball on the DHO, Eve sets the back screen on Jabari. Trey essentially floats to the other side, 3/4 court right there. You got so many different options. The other thing I was going to say too is you could essentially have what Herb is. You could, because Steven Adams is the person who's defending the paint in this particular iteration of the play because Eve is the 5-man, right? So put Eve where Herb is. Let Herb initiate all of that, and then you still got more options in this particular set that you could unpack.
And what's funny is also, so say you set the flare screen and Adams recognizes, you see the Warriors run this all the time. Adams would jump out, and then you just slip.
Yeah. Yep. You just slip. And say he doesn't recognize, say he doesn't go with Trey, and then we do what we said initially where Zion speed dribbles DHO with Jordan. They somehow get back into the play. It's a skip pass to Trey, and now you're playing 2-on-1 on the backside with Kevin Durant. So either it's KD gonna rush out there, or it's a swing with Herb in the corner. I don't mind either of those shots. But this is what we mean by it can't be just this one initial option with this team. What are the iterations of this?
When the first one's taken away, what's your second? What's your third counters? Yeah,
I used to have a coach, Coach Williams. He used to call it wrinkles. You call it a wrinkle.
Just have a little wrinkle.
Yeah, you add a wrinkle to it. Like they jump out, right? They jump out like Hassan. Go back to the actual DHO.
You mean the pitch?
The pitch. Go back to the pitch. All right. So look, Sengun never had to commit.
That's what I'm saying.
He never committed.
And that's fine. Like this is the game I always love, right? Like the mental aspect. Okay, you're gonna do that. Well, my move is this. Like if you're gonna get out of position, you think, and that's why I want the Pelicans IQ to increase, right? Like you do this, there's always a counter to it. You do not have to do what the defense wants you to do.
Yep.
Also, by the way, let me get it from the top. Okay. I think you want to talk about timing of it too, right? So I know you, like Jerry, you make a really good point that DHO. We bounce this in, and look at where Poole is. He ain't like
you're not to play.
Herb is deep. Ooh, that was terrible. Herb is like deep corner. Poole's got to be here. Well, so they went early too on it. And look, it's the preseason. You ain't gonna have fucking timing right now. We're just pointing out. We're just trying to point out like the set here, but like there's a lot of good options here. I just don't love that Zion just put his head down and was like, all right, well, we can't, like, that's not winning. Like, I've seen that now for 6 years. Like, it's just not winning basketball.
Yo, what if Jordan Poole cuts through, sets a back screen on Missi's man while Missi
you have a wide open.
You'll
have a wide open. Actually, you'll have a.
The Warriors used to do that a lot.
Yeah,
where they'll have somebody cut through. Hell, half the time it'll be Steph, and he like wraps around and sets the back screen.
Yeah,
and then pops the fuck, bro.
I was talking about this today, Jared. Like the best thing for a shooter, like I love this stuff, is back screening.
Oh my
if
God.
you were a lethal back screener, yeah,
bro.
That's just a tough shot.
I figured that out. Like when my high school coach. Like when I started like really understanding like the nuances of basketball, like as a freshman, bro, I would screen religiously because I knew I would get the ball.
You're getting it back. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting it back. Like they gonna do something stupid. All right, well, I'm gonna set the screen. I remember slipping the screen for the first time. One of my partners that went to a different school, we were like playing pickup, and I slipped the screen. He thought I like it was a magician or something. You're like, bro, what did you just do? I like, well,
dude, so
they both jumped it. Like, I'm gonna just slip. He had never heard of that.
I remember the first time I was at Rummel. I ran the ghost screen action because I saw it with Clay and Curry. This is like 12, 13 years ago. And so like I was like, man, there's this crazy like concept where like you act like you're a screen, you just pop. Yeah. And we ran a game, and I mean, you got a shooter wide open. They're like, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, just the simplest actions of go screening and slip.
As a big nut, the worst thing, like literally the worst thing that you want is a fucking guard go screening you. A big screening you understand. I get that. But bro, if y'all, a lot of younger guys in the chat, but if you ever go back and you go watch John Stockton. Watch how John Stockton would initiate these back picks for every bro
with his forearm in your back.
Bro, that shit hurt,
bro. Yeah,
a guard being like because his center of gravity so low, like a big, Yeah,
damn. That was a good conversation, fellas. Let's get back to Jeremiah Fears.
Damn, we've been on this.
Who's that look like? Who's that look like? Who's that look like?
What are you going to say, Justin?
You know exactly what I'm going to say. Who does that look like? It does.
It looks like Christopher. Like CP had this knack for like these roll around the rim shots for some reason. Like it would do exactly that.
Because you know what that's called? Shooter's touch.
Yeah, man.
All right. I like this action. Before. Can we? It's better because the bar was so low. Can he just seal a little bit like Zion? You got 100 pounds on Reed Shepherd, 50 pounds. 100 might be a little too much.
I put that on for years.
Too much space.
Yeah. Yep. Do exactly what Jordan Poole did. You better gain leverage yourself to help Zion. He ain't the best screen in the world. We've been talking about this, but that's on Jordan.
All right. There's a reason why I clipped this up.
Hmm.
So we got two rookie mistakes then, Jared. Because look, I think we're all big Jeremiah Fears fans, and we see the major potential in him. But it's okay to critique.
Yeah.
We get downhill. I know he wants to go finish.
Boy.
What do y'all see?
Float God. That's you just if you want to be CP, that should have been elbow. You know what's about to happen.
It's interesting you say that, Jared. I'm thinking something different.
What you think? Oh.
Because Hunter Dickinson's doing his job here on this screen.
Yeah.
I don't mind Fears going downhill at all. And I don't mind what you just said either, Jared. But if we talk about good shot to great shot, this is a good shot.
Paint to
It's a
great.
paint touch.
What quarter is this?
Third.
Okay, well then.
I mean, we're getting our ass. We're down 15, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure I'll see this in film. And look, once again, he's 19 years old. But I think if Hunter Dickinson got to play, at least he's playing with IQ.
Man.
I like the take though.
What are your rules for a guard? Like what are your keys? Mine's were if you're able to get 4 eyes on you, you've done your job.
Yep.
Now it's can you make the right play after that? So getting 2 people to commit to you, that means you have to make the right pass or play to get the wide open because there's somebody wide open.
Yep.
You have to make that decision very, very quickly.
It's tough, and he'll figure it out with film work. But just want to point that out.
I think with Jeremiah Fears, the one thing he gonna start to learn, he can get his shot anytime he wants to.
Yeah. God, he almost finished that. Damn.
The thing that's gonna make him great is his ability to get everybody else a shot.
Yeah.
Once he starts to like Chris Paul, I obviously back point guards. There's no such thing as a point guard anymore, but guards don't play like that. They don't. It's not a pass first guard type game anymore. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul would let his bigs get an easy bucket first couple plays of the game, get everybody situated into a game, and then he starts to basically he mastering the game on his own. And I think again, the game not played like that, but I think if you look at all the great players, even the SGA, right? SGA not gonna give you 15 assists, but SGA still gonna have a high assist count, but he's still gonna have his 30.
Hey, if Hunter Dickinson's got to play,
You gotta say that.
I'm cool with this.
It's a good screen.
Because that, bro,
It's a
brother,
good screen.
look at where the ball hits. Look at where the ball hits.
That motherfucker Zion, dog.
No, bro, how does this go in?
Got great touch, bro. Got great touch. I ain't pausing nothing either. He just got great touch.
Hey, bro, I would look at my hand every time I do something crazy like this. Like, did I just do this?
But this don't make sense.
But Justin,
oh
man, we gotta get a drum or something, bro. The screen, bro.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Hey, Tari Eason couldn't even get back into the play.
Now that's a fucking screen. See, look. Where's making fun of 100? That's a screen.
Look where Tyree ends up. Watch this. Keep it running.
Dog.
He boxed out. You heard from being picked the boxed out. All of
Hey, Dickinson now. Come on now. I mean, look, he's probably 30.
Man.
How old is he? 30. He's legitimately a grown man.
Boom. Turn.
That's the best pick I've seen on the Pelicans in years.
Yeah. No, Steven Adams was a really good screener.
Yeah.
Dog, but this is actually pretty impressive. Like Eason don't even.
Ain't nothing he can do.
That, dog. How does he fucking make that?
No, that's just ridiculous.
That was a good. That was a very good. And shout out to Zion for having the patience though to let him set the screen.
Hey. What do you think my guy right here is going to say? Fan reaction to that one. Look at
What is he talking about?
Bro, I love fans. Look at this.
Nerd.
He just pointed out like and one.
Is he a Rockets fan or is he?
I don't.
I don't
Oh, is he a
know.
Rockets
I
fan?
think he's a Rockets fan.
No, he might be a Pelicans fan, dog. He just got a
I
red
don't know,
jersey.
look at that jersey.
No,
though.
that might be a Rocket. Who's 45?
Is it 25?
No, come on. Either way, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He's really jacked up though.
Nerd.
Last play of the game.
That's just
Look at Dickinson screen.
Ooh.
damn. I ain't realized how open 14 was, but he ain't had the time to pass that bitch to him.
I was just thinking about that. So let's
Is this
walk through
that-
it.
Is this that Damian Lillard play?
I don't know. So I wanted to ask y'all this.
I think so.
Do y'all think Fears ad-libbed this and just popped straight to the top of the key? So down screen and realized like, maybe no, he's supposed to go up. Looks like he's ready to go up.
Yeah.
That's a good little set, man.
It's a good shot too.
'Cause, like-
Man, I know I ain't crazy, dog.
Because this is a good. It's like, I know I'm going up.
It's a good shot. That is the Dame Lillard shot.
That is definitely the Dame Lillard shot.
Like from his, I think it was like his first game winner.
Yeah, against on Paul George.
on Paul George.
No.
Oh,
Not
you're
that
telling
one.
something different.
I think it's versus James Harden.
Wait a second. You know who that look like? That ain't Dame. That look like Brandon Roy.
No. Hey man,
You know what I'm talking about? You know the Brandon Roy game winner?
dog. Hold on. I'm about to watch.
You about to get it up? You about to?
I can't cue it up, right?
You get in the if you screen record and drop it in.
Man.
Is that crazy? No, I'm
Oh
not crazy.
no, he just came off it. Now it's not the same, but it looks similar.
Hey,
on,
for,
bro.
hey, for real, bro. Like PV, like it's gonna be a 5-second call, but like PV, like also you can't see him, but PV's wide open.
Who's passing the ball? Who's inbounding?
That I don't want to be. I forget his name. I'm sorry being disrespectful, but I forget his name. That's a tough situation to be in. But PV's wide open. Dog, Jeff Green's still in the league.
KD's still in the league. Drafted
KD
together.
Oh no, that's
on
not
the
it.
Sonics.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Clean look. Hey, 1.8 seconds. You can't. McGowan's. Thank you. Jalil, appreciate it. Or Bryce. Is it Bryce McGowan's? Is that his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
Dog, that is the
Sorry,
Brandon.
Bryce.
Hold up. Can I hijack this real fast?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right.
Oh, shit. This man's good. So how are you gonna
all
can
right.
you put that up on the screen, Lito? Because
Yeah.
this isn't normal.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
hold up. I'm done. Let me
We're in the multiverse now.
that's professionals right there.
Yeah, that was quick. Pause.
That was crazy.
No.
All right. This is after y'all got fouled and hit 2 free throws. Roy.
Memory's pretty crazy here, Lito.
Same
What
shot.
the fuck?
Same
What is
shot.
is that T-Mac? What is T-Mac doing?
Same shot.
Same
Is that-
shot.
oh, they were supposed to switch it. What? Oh, it's our test and T-Mac? No.
Yeah, that's our test.
Oh, that is brutal miscommunication.
Same shot. But the fuck, look what he did to send that bitch in the overtime. I don't know if you remember this shit.
Yeah.
This dude was a problem. Jesus Christ. He was so good.
One wants to get jacked.
Man, appreciate y'all on the film breakdown. We'll try to do this like once, twice a week. Get some
Yeah.
favorite clips. I want to mention, y'all. I was telling this to Jared Leto, but I felt like they didn't run the same amount of sets as they did in Australia against Houston.
Yeah.
I didn't see much zoom action for Trey, for Fears. I wonder why.
Probably just trying to
Just try different shit.
Yeah, try some different shit.
That's fair. That's fair. Appreciate it in the chat. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the bell notification once you go live. I think we have a game recap tomorrow.
Yeah.
We play Orlando, and then we'll be live on Sunday. So appreciate everybody who pulled up. We'll keep doing more of these film breakdowns once again, presented by Scott Vicknair Injury Law Firm. Make sure you smash the like button. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.
Got 2 words for you.